back to my channel. Today we are on week 6 of the low FODMAP diet. Can't believe it's been 6 weeks already of doing this with you, and I still have new meals to make. That's what's even crazier. Also, my new camera, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Obsessed. Such great quality. We have a lot to do today. We're going to start by gutting and heating. Oh, let me tell you what we're making. Hold on. You need to know what we're making first. We are making a chicken sausage bowl, kind of like all the other bowls we've been making, because duh. Sweet potato beef hash, chicken quinoa bowl. It's like a little salad, stuffed quinoa peppers, and spaghetti squash with chicken meatballs. I think we've gotten better at cutting the squash, so let's see. This is going to take the longest, so we're going to put it in first. I think it needs to be heated up more. We have a lot we need to peel. Let me just double check the recipes, because we need to get the quinoa to start cooking, and I think rice as well, if I'm being quite honest. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and start cooking the chicken as well, just to get that going, and probably the beef. Power on the DG. Look, we're going to swap that to go long form. Okay, and we'll throw on the beef. Squash. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, it cut all the way through. Oh my god, I've never had that happen. Do you see how perfect that was, guys? Whew. That's a hot one. Alright. Go ahead and crack that open. Wow. Whew. We're just going to bring the trash can to us because I think it's the easiest way. Flip the chicken. Maybe turn on the one for the beef because it's not on. Idiot. I will say that spaghetti squash is one of those things that is and isn't considered low FODMAP, but I hadn't seen it so long at Trader Joe's that I was like, I need to have it. And just sprinkle that in there. Awesome. Alright, drizzle some olive oil. Okay, that was a lot. That was not a drizzle. Some pepper. You really lather that. I don't even like pepper, but we're really lathering it because you can't have a lot of spices, so do what you can. And some regular salt. Alright. Oh! Okay, I almost lost my camera there. That would have been so bad. I'm putting this in for an hour. And in the meantime, to get us more space, we're going to get the chicken meatballs and chicken sausage in the fridge. In the oven as well. I think after this diet's like all said and done, I'm going to just stick to anti-inflammatory foods. Because I don't really know how I want to go about reintroducing foods, but I know I need to. But I have to do more research to figure out like when and what foods we're doing, you know? Chicken meatballs. I'm done with that. No. Chicken meatballs, we're just going to place on the pan. And we'll put this in for about 15 minutes. Okay, we're going to get peeling everything. We have a cucumber and sweet potatoes. I think anti-inflammatory is probably a better diet too for me. I really like this diet, but I just know it's not as maintainable in the long run. But I do need to do research to see how to introduce foods back and which foods are a part of each food group in order to really get the best idea. Okay, the beef is done. We're also going to saute a bunch of spinach in that same container. Oh my god, I'm feeling so overwhelmed right now, guys. Sorry. We need spinach for almost everything for these recipes. So we're gonna saute a whole bag and see how that goes and maybe do all 2 bags. Okay, the quinoa bowl's ready. We're gonna put 2 cups of quinoa in the bowl. Oh, actually I might only have 1 cup. Less than a cup. Okay, great. There's too much water in there. Whatever. Okay, spinach. That's a lot of spinach. We're gonna see how that condenses first. Okay, feeling a little bit better. Let's go ahead and peel these potatoes. We'll see how they look. They kind of look gross. Okay, they look good. These are all so weirdly shaped. Like this bag, they all came in such weird shapes. So definitely don't get the Trader Joe's bag of sweet potatoes if you need them for like things like this to peel. If you're just baking them, I think it's fine. But these are like weird shapes to peel. This is way too hot right now to be sauteing spinach. Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely do more bags. And these are so little, I keep hitting my hand against the counter. Okay. It's like a flower. Why? I think the chicken's probably done and ready. Almost. I still see a little bit pink, and I don't mess with chicken. Would it be wrong to also put rice with the quinoa? I'm gonna do it. Look how little these are. Like, why? I'm going to Universal tomorrow, and I'm also going to vlog that with my DJI Osmo Pocket 3. So I'm excited for that. It'll be my first full vlog with it. I'm a little nervous. I don't know. I just feel like it's so fragile, but I love it. Like, the quality's so good. It's so accessible, so easy to boot up. Eventually, once I get used to it, I will be showing you features for the DJI Osmo 3. But until then, I'll just keep practicing and seeing how it comes out. These are really soft sweet potatoes though. Easy to cut, so that is a plus for the bag. Let me see how it wants these for the recipe. So we're dicing them. Okay, put those to the side and we'll do the cucumbers. Okay, the chicken's good. We're going to turn that off. And we are leaving these cold so we can just set them to the side for now. Now we're going to cut up our cucumbers. Lots of zucchinis. I'm obsessed with zucchini now. Look, we have zucchini family. Cucumbers and zucchinis. All we're missing is pickles. I also have an eggplant. I don't know how to cook an eggplant, so I don't know if I'm going to cook the eggplant. I didn't even tell you guys all the ingredients we had for everything. I don't really know what goes with what. I just know I needed everything I have. These chicken sausages and chicken meatballs are done. Okay, in the pan we're going to add the zucchini. We're also going to add, I need to figure out what goes with what at this point, because I have no idea. I think the carrots go with this. Yeah, the bell pepper goes with our diced hash, so we're not going to cook that with this. We need some of that zucchini for our bell pepper bowl, so we're going to let some of that cook, and in the meantime we'll cut up some carrots, and then my dog can have the rest. Guys, this is probably the most chaotic video. I'm all over the place. My videos always become chaotic, but that's life. Chaos. Okay. Now we just have to cut the bell peppers and wait for the turkey to continue cooking. So I'm going to wait for the turkey to cook and then I'll be right back. So we have our quinoa rice mixture. It's really hot, but it kind of looks really good all together like that. We're going to cut our bell peppers. I was told by a manager that the green bell peppers are the best for stuffed peppers. So that is what we're doing. I don't know how long to cook these for or how much of each measurement. So we're just going to what is it? What's the word? Eyeball it, guess, lead with our heart, our stomach, whichever you want to say. We're doing that. Sometimes no measurements come out with the best things, but we won't know how it tastes. I do miss reviewing the food with you after. It's one of the best parts. But maybe we'll try bell pepper today for you. With all the other food, I know how it tastes. Okay, we're gonna stuff these with a spoon, one big spoonful. Do these people who come up with these recipes, ChatGPT, know how big peppers are? I don't think so. But a few zucchinis. It's probably supposed to be like a blended mixture, but I didn't feel like blending it. Okay, there we go. This is a mess. It's making a huge mess. Okay, to make up some room, we're going to throw in the carrots with the zucchinis. We're going to throw in some spinach. Quite a good chunk in there. We're probably going to have to saute the other bag of spinach now that I'm thinking about it, because we still need it for the chicken quinoa bowl. Oh, I forgot we had the chicken quinoa bowl. We can actually put that one together now because we have all the ingredients ready. I think by now we all know it's half a cup for protein. We're just going to sprinkle cucumbers in. Fruits and veggies are about a cup, so it's probably less than a cup. Half a cup of quinoa rice mixture. So, but we also need spinach in this and some carrots as well. We have barely any, so we're going to just put this in this first bowl and then wait till we make more. The veggies are good, so we're going to go ahead and throw that in. 1 cup of veggies. Okay, and then we're going to saute the rest of the spinach as well, or like half of it. Turkey is all done. The turkey will cook more when we put it in the oven. We're gonna add a spoonful of the quinoa rice mixture to each of these because there's not that much. The chicken sausage is all good, so we're gonna wrap this up. It's basically the same meal we've been making for all 6 weeks. It's just so good and so easy and quick and yummy. I really need to get the sweet potatoes cooking, so we're gonna fill these with turkey. Ouch. We're gonna ignore the fact that when I put these on the pan, it's falling out. I don't understand stuffed peppers because I never understand how to put them in correctly. And we're putting all this in the oven. The spaghetti squash looks about done. Sometimes it's 40 minutes to an hour, so we're just going to call it at 42 minutes. And we're just going to cut up some bell peppers. I'm sweating. It's hot in here. It's a hot day. California's been so hot. I just can't. My camera's card battery was full, so I switched to my DJI Osmo 3. Our chicken, quinoa, cucumber, spinach bowls are all done. Now let's do the spaghetti squash. We're going to want a half cup of the spaghetti squash. How do I want to do this? Here. Bring this over here. We're just going to start mixing it up. I did want to add spinach to this, so I should have just finished cooking all the spinach. Maybe, let's just do that. We're just going to finish the spinach. It's not too late. We're still cooking. Now that's a lot. These seasonings, it's seasoned so beautifully. Really. It's really peppery, which I don't really like, but I'm sure it'll taste lovely. So good. I did also want to pair this with low FODMAP marinara sauce I found at Sprouts. So we'll also do that whenever we heat it up to eat it. It's just the FODMAP brand marinara sauce. I love the FODMAP brand. They have FODMAP ketchup, taco sauce, salsa. So good. Tastes the same. You don't even know what you're missing. So it's a great replacement while still being healthy and close to what the low FODMAP diet is asking of you. Pairing this with chicken meatballs, so we're just going to throw these in. We're just not going to have any for the potato beef hash, but whatever. I don't care. These are all done. I'm really excited for this. I've missed my spaghetti squash. And I've gotten better at cooking it, so only up from here. That's a plus of today. Okay, last but not least, the sweet potato. Beef bowls. Beef hash is what the recipe calls it. And then I'll just leave this one in here. Why dirty another container when we don't need to? Wonder it. Put some red peppers in each bowl. It literally looks like a hurricane hit my kitchen. That's how bad this is, guys. And we're gonna do 1/4 cup of sweet potatoes because I don't think there's that much of them. So our sweet potato hash is also done. Whew, this feels nice. Okay, hopefully soon we'll be back to just making one meal at a time where it's less chaotic. But I kind of like the chaoticness. Puts me on edge. And I think for the peppers, we're just going to have 1 container for 2 peppers. Oh, they got crispy on top. It gave a nice char to the turkey. Luke, we're actually just gonna stuff 3 in here and we'll just eat 1 now. Those look great, actually. Let's give this a try here. Make sure we have something of everything in the bite. Okay, that's pretty good. I do think it's better. I do think it's better with the green bell pepper. I do recommend finding bigger ones because I could not fit nearly enough in here. Thank you so much for watching. So sorry about how this video went off the rails. I dropped my new camera and panicked, and then I was just overwhelmed for the rest of the time. It'll get better. It was my fault. I put it in a bad place. But as always, if there's anything you'd like me to read or review, please let me know down in the comments, and I'll see you next time.